Colleagues, friends, we are now continuing our Finance Congress, and now we're going to have a conversation with our special guest, a very interesting guest, the Governor of the Central Bank of the Republic of Turkey, Fatih Karahan. Distinguished Mr. Karahan, I'm very happy to welcome you here today and thank you for responding to our invitation. And thank you for your readiness to engage in an open and transparent conversation, which has caused a great level of interest at this Congress. According to my observation, the central banks in different countries often encounter common set of challenges, and so exchanging experience is always very useful. But to put everything in order, I would like first to make several introductory comments for the sake of the audience about your professional career, and please correct me if I miss out something or make mistakes. So, you are the person who have a great experience in the area of research in monetary policy. For about a decade, you worked in the Reserve Bank of New York from 2012 until 2022. Then you worked in Amazon Company for a year, and you joined the Central Bank of Turkey in the middle of 2023, which was a transitional period when the regulator began tightening monetary policy. You first worked as the deputy governor, but in the February of 2024, 6 months in your tenure, you became the governor of the Central Bank of Turkey. However, I would also like to touch upon Turkey's experience, since it is one of the leaders in developing new financial technologies and payment and settlement solutions. Hopefully we will have enough time for this. Now, let me switch to the first question. What were the key challenges, apart from having to battle high inflation?
Öncelikle teşekkür ederim davetiniz için. Burada bu kadar güzel bir programın bir parçası.
First of all, thank you for the invitation. I am happy to be part of such a wonderful program. To answer this question, of course, I need to go back a year or two, because that's when the main difficulties began. High inflation is observed in many countries of the world. As you said, many countries are trying to cope with this problem. But we also had two additional problems. That is, in total, we had to deal with three main challenges. I would like to talk a little about them, and then I will move on to the current situation and today's difficulties. First of all, we had a problem of adequate reserves. If you look at our international reserves, especially net reserves, that is, net of liabilities and swaps, their level was about $60 billion. Because one of the key problems is the imbalance of supply and demand. Of course, we have made significant progress, but we cannot say that we have fully achieved our goals. This will be quite a long process. It will take some time to get back to single-digit inflation figures. In some areas, especially in leases, we see that the decline in inflation is slow. But we're determined to bring inflation down to single digits again.